So I'm heading off to Vietnam in November for a few months. I spent a lot of time in Thailand in the past, but I got fed up with Thailand in the end. There's just too many sex tourists there. Anyway, I'm feeling quite happy these days because I got a new best friend. Yeah, ChatGPT. It's way better than any of my human friends, or as I now call them, my legacy friends. They're okay, but they had lots of annoying habits, like wanting to talk about their own lives. Well, why the fuck would I want to hear about that? And having their own opinions. I mean, sometimes they even had the audacity to disagree with me, for God's sake. Anyway, I really love AI, but I get it. Some of you are probably worried that AI is going to take over your job, especially if you're a knowledge worker. Depends what kind of knowledge worker you are, though. I mean, if you've got a job that's actually useful, like a scientist, engineer, doctor, or even a teacher, then I'm sorry, I got some bad news for you. You're about to be replaced by the next ChatGPT update. If you're in a bullshit job, though, then don't worry, you'll be completely safe. I think you know what I mean by a bullshit job, right? There was even a book written about them called Bullshit Jobs by an anarchist anthropology professor. I mean, that's definitely not a bullshit job. Anyway, a clue that you're in a bullshit job is if your LinkedIn bio says something like you're passionate about adding value and delivering real change. Yeah, that's just to overcompensate for the fact you're adding about as much value as the crumbs slowly building up on your keyboard from all that existential despair, from all the comfort eating you do at your desk. Because you know you're less useful than the office toaster. Other clues you're in a bullshit job is you describe yourself as a thought leader. And you use the term swim lanes, but without even a shred of irony, for God's sake. Sorry, I used up all my jokes in the first half of the set. But let's be honest, those jobs are just daycare for people with arts and humanities degrees. Trust me, I know, I'm speaking from experience. I got a psychology degree and 3 decades of existential despair to show for it. Actually, I was at a comedy show the other day and someone in the audience said they were a data cleaner. I mean, what the hell do they do? What? Like mop down the Excel spreadsheets with bleach or something? The bullshit jobs will survive because they're too vague and pointless for AI to figure out. I mean, you can't automate nonsense. AI is never going to be able to work out what a data cleaner does. Because even they don't know, for God's sake. So, anyone here got a bullshit job? Come on, you know who you are. Any data cleaners? Well, nobody. Oh, it looks like you'll all be out of work pretty soon then. So, anyway, back in April, the Supreme Court ruled that only biological females are allowed to be legally classified as women under the Equality Act. Some people say that's just common sense. It's created a bit of a problem with what to do about toilets, so a lot of people say the obvious solution is to just make all toilets gender neutral. Problem is though, and nobody seems to be talking about this, in a world of gender neutral toilets, what happens to the glory holes? Okay, I guess you didn't see that one coming. But do they keep those or they gotta go? I mean, are their glory days over? Well, I've got a feeling that could be quite the bone of contention. That's a relief. Wasn't sure she was going to be able to pull that one off. Anyway, that's all for me. Actually, I wasn't even sure I was going to make it here tonight because I signed up to participate in a Bonnie Blue video shoot. But I pulled out at the last minute. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day.